You're watching the Fox 5 Morning News at 7.
The Lung Association partners up with Tony Gwynn Jr. and Sharp Grossmont for a new speakers series. Joining us right now with more is not. There he is. It's Tony Gwynn Jr. Tony, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for taking the time.
Well, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I love this partnership. I love what it's all about. Tell us about the series that kicks off today. What are you going to be talking about?
Well, these are interactive chats provided direct access to some of San Diego's top doctors, and it's really about how critical better breathing is to all of us. And some of the topics that will be covered is early detection of lung cancer, tackling COVID-19 right here at one of the busiest border regions we have, and also something that I think that over the last, 5 to 10 years, we started dealing with a lot more, and that's how to protect our families from the bad air blowing in during regional fires.
That's important. We've seen it so much over the last couple of months, especially here in California. Let's talk about why these webinars are going to be so important. Getting that information from the doctors, from the experts, from the researchers, directly to the people is more important now than ever before, isn't it?
No, there's no doubt about it. Obviously, this community connection series is free, and so you basically get an opportunity to ask these questions that a lot of people are searching for information on. And it's like sitting down with these doctors to have dinner, and these folks get to ask all the questions that they want. And so not everybody has access to doctors, especially some of the best doctors we have in the city, and this is an opportunity to do so.
How can people participate? Let's say they're watching this and say, you know what, this is important, I want to take part in this. How often are they going to happen, and how do they participate?
It'll be every Wednesday through November 17th, 5 p.m. Dr. Tim Morris, the UCSD, who is on the board with me as well, will be hosting it. If you go to lung.org/SD Community Connections, you can register there and learn more about what's going on, or you can call us, 619-297-3901, and you can get all the information there.
Perfect. And of course, we're going to put that up on our website for everybody to access if they didn't have a little pencil and pad. You look like you're in a hotel room because you're in Los Angeles. We know why. By the way, when you go to these road trips, do they give you like the nicest room? Does Machado get that? What do you, Tati? Where do they put you, Tony Gwynn Jr.? What kind of room do you get?
Well, here in LA, I don't have much of a view. I'm in one of the far rooms from the lobby, but I don't need to have a good room. They need to make sure Manny and Fernando and the guys actually doing stuff get the good.
You got to have a better room than Cronenworth. Come on, I'm kidding. Come on. Come on, he's a kid.
Yeah, he may be a kid, but he's out there balling. So I'll take the room at the very end.
Okay, let's talk about, we got to end the season with a certain kind of find a silver lining positivity, something with the Padres. It's hard. When you look at what the St. Louis Cardinals have done in winning 17 games to end the season and clinch that wild card spot that we thought we were going to get, Padres went in a different direction. I think, I did the math. Yeah. I think it was they lost, I don't even know. In the last 41 games, they won like 10 or 11, 10? I forgot the math.
I think it was over a 40 game span. I think it was 11 and 29.
What needs to happen, Tony?
They got to get healthy, and they got to stay healthy. It just seemed like all year long there were different parts of the team that was going well and other parts that weren't, and they just never really put it all together. And I think what you learn is how important pitching is at the big league level. If you have it, you have an advantage. If you got guys who are banged up or not pitching well, and you're having to kind of patchwork, it can work for a long period of time, it seems like, but ultimately you end up running out of gas, and I think that's what happened.
You know, you hear in every sport, defense wins championships, and we've always heard in baseball that really good pitching always shuts down really good hitting. But then when we got the pitching, then the offense took a nap.
That's kind of been the story of the year, right? I think the offense never really got on a good, long, sustained run. And when you look at 2020, I think that also plays into this, right? 2020 was a 60-game season. I think a lot of us just assumed that would carry over into 162, and it didn't. It didn't. And you're right. When you have good pitching, and the Padres have a great starting rotation, you just had pieces of it that were either hurt or not pitching well for different periods of the season. And I think what you see from like the Giants is in particular, right? Those starters and that bullpen have been pretty steady all season long, and they've been healthy all season long.
Right. I'm going to put you on the spot before we let you go. Jace Tingler, is he going to be the manager next year or not?
Wow. You are putting me on the spot, aren't you, Raul?
You know.
I'm not. I don't know.
You're not going to answer.
I can see a scenario in which he returns, and I can see a scenario in which he ends up not returning.
I'm going to put you up for diplomat for next year, perhaps. You know, just kind of. I'm going to call that hotel. You know what? Put this guy in the first floor room over by the ice machine, will you? This guy.
You already got me there. You're out of luck. You already left.
You know we love you. You know we love talking with you every single morning. By the way, I have fall ball practice today at 4:30 with my kid. So if you're up in LA, I was going to ask you to come help.
Yeah, sorry.
What are you going to do? Tony, always a pleasure. Thanks.
Thank you, Raul.
Okay, bye. If you would like to sign up, by the way, for one of those free webinars that we were talking about before we got off on that tangent about the Padres,